Hello, hello. Well, so the inline 3 fits. The inline 4 is gonna be made till the next stream. So on Wednesday, we're gonna have the inline 4 in the car to see how it fits. Well, one of the problems that some of you that follow me on Instagram have noticed is that we need a hole in the firewall for tubing, you know. Either for the inline 3 or inline 4, both need a hole there. So I need to make the firewall out of something else. So this was just a placeholder because I wanted to fit the engine. The engine mostly fits. The only problem is basically here. You will notice that the axle here, this axle, it basically makes contact with the lift arm here. So we are going to need to make some adjustments to this geometry. I don't know what, but some. Nothing major. Just, we need a millimeter or two. I don't know. Just a little bit. And of course, the side profile, the hood, I think we are going to need just a small power bulge, nothing major. A power bulge will do, we just have a bulge here, nothing spectacular. I expect the inline 4 to be lower, so it's going to be lower and a little bit longer. But it's gonna fit. If this fits, the inline 4 is gonna fit. So yeah, engine fits. Now let's remove it and move on with rest. So firewall, A-pillar mounts, C-pillar mounts. We have a lot of things to do. There we go. So, there. Okay, so I think we should remodel the firewall first because it's bugging me. I was basically trying to do something over the weekend. Didn't feel like streaming, so sorry, there was no stream. But I don't know. At the moment, I don't think much about the Ferrari fenders. I don't know if they are even the same size than this. No, come on. Okay. Yeah, okay. So. Well, the solution that we had before, so with this, doesn't work because we need the engine to be one stud further in. So we need to omit this. And I don't know. We probably should do something with this or something smaller. Maybe. Come on. Maybe we should find. It doesn't. The wheels, so the rims are the same, but the tire is different. The tire is smaller on the Ferrari. tires have a lower profile of the rim, of the wheel, of the, well, the tires have a lower profile, if you know what I mean. Uh, well, we should find a use for this, I think. So with this, we should get um, room for some tubing, I believe. I believe something that's as wide as this. Maybe not this exactly, but something that is as wide. Maybe some contraption that's made partly of this. Because obviously this guy here does not have a hole where we need one. Okay, now you see it. I don't know. I don't know why it's popping on your recommended videos. Maybe it's because you should be watching us. So, in my ideal world, I would be using two of these. And why am I not doing this? There's a reason for this. There is a reason for this. I'm pretty sure there's a good reason. Yeah, one of those reasons. No. Oh, this would actually work. Okay, this would work. So I don't have a good reason not to use them. Hold on. So we can use this and this. And this. And now we are going to stick them together. Like this, I guess. There. We're gonna put these on. Good God, if this works. Okay. Some remodeling here. And there. Okay. What's not making sense? Ah, okay. Hey, Mr. Morty. No. No. I was hoping this would work, but you know what I wanted to do, but it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Maybe we should. Well, maybe we should. Yes, maybe we should use it like this. I mean, doesn't hurt to try. So, there. One of the options. Not sure if this is my favorite one. Because it doesn't. You know, these are not friction pins. So there. Maybe, you know, I should use these like this. and well, they would basically provide all of the support we need here, at least on upstairs. And downstairs we need to remodel a little bit. We need to do a little bit of remodeling, yeah, with the pins here. Okay. Okay. Come on. So, okay, we did it really good. Okay, so here we need this guy, and here we can use this guy. So, like that. Now we can mount this here. Okay, but we still need, I guess, this guy here. And I wanted to have two options here. Well, we can do better. I think we should do it like this, because I want at least two pins on both the top of the and the bottom. Yeah. Like this. And we combine them by using, of course, an axle, and a bar. Yeah, a bar. There. Now we can put them back together. There. Well, Mr. Amorti is giving me way too much credit, because it's not just me. There are people here that contribute a lot to what we're doing. You know, there. Now we need to turn this around and do something similar on the other side, because we have the steering here as well, and I think what we did here is gonna do wonders for our steering as well. Okay. There, let me remove this. Right. Okay. Well, at the same time that we're doing this now, it would be a good way to address the problem here with the steering, I think. So basically what we need is we need to create a little more angle here with this. For this, I guess, well, we can use this as is and just lower the current joint a little bit, and it should be fine, but we'll see. And we can do this yeah, after the fact. I think, yeah, we can do this later. Okay. Okay, so let's take this out anyway, because we need to. There. So we do the same as we did on the other side. This is gonna go. And gonna be replaced with this. Like that. And on this side, we have this and this and a bar and this. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work on this side as well as on the other side because we have this here. So yeah, for this side we need to use something else. I don't want to use something more complicated. At least not more complicated than needed. And the problem is that I was actually counting on. I was counting on this part here because it would help me mount well, this. I guess if I offset it a little bit. So if I offset it by one stud, like this, let me just check something. Okay, how is this? Okay. Oh. So I accidentally removed this guy here. There. And this needs to be here. Okay. Hey Neppert. Welcome to the stream. Okay. The biggest question here is, of course, does the engine still fit? The building instructions are in the process of being made. Christian, one of the regulars here on the channel, is building the car and has nearly finished building the car in Digital Designer or whatever program he's using, and it's gonna be available soon. Come on, where is it? Yep. See, that's the problem. With this in place, the engine doesn't fit. That was my concern. So, yeah. We're gonna have to think of something. Definitely, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna think of something. So what we want basically is when we come across the firewall with our lift arm, we want two mounting points here and at least one mounting point here on the bottom. And here is going to be the mounting for the steering column. So we need to take this into account. And of course, we have to keep this clear, because when we have the steering column in place and this is tilted, we cannot have anything here in this place. And the steering column, where is it? Maybe I've seen it, but I'm not sure it's gonna help us here. It's not that kind of an application, you know. I mean, the holes here would help, but at the moment, I don't think that's the solution. Not for all of the problems. I mean, I'm gonna get them absolutely, but at the moment, well, here on the top, well, yeah, we cannot use this because it's gonna have studs here, which we neither need nor want. But we can use this guy. We can use this guy here. Oh, there's a little room for my hands. Come on, okay. So we can use this here. There. And here I would actually want a piece like this. Maybe not this, but we need to go outwards to meet with this here. Just let me think a little bit. We can go outwards or inwards. So if we go inwards, we cannot use this, but if we go inwards, we can do use this guy here, and maybe we can use this guy here. So we could use something like this. Oh, hey Christian. Well, I've told the good folks here that you are working on the blueprints for the charger. Okay, that would, okay, so we then pin the steering column here and here. that would be doable, I think. Oh wait, yeah, okay. It's like that. You know, steering column gets mounted like this. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. However, we still have no solution for this stuff here down there. Yet. So we can mount this lift arm up here, but we need to mount another one down here. Obviously, it's going to be shorter, and obviously, it's going to have a pin just here, but it's going to be something like this. Otherwise, this is never going to work. So we need to make this guy here longer somehow. So in order to mount a lift arm here, we need this longer. Or, well, the other alternatives are not very good, because we would need to use something that's not a pin. And you know my stance on things that are not pins in structural applications. I don't like them. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we need both. We need both. We need these, and we need the ones with alternative holes. So both have their place. Um, Absolutely, I want them. They are gonna be used in many things and future projects. For example, truck chassis are gonna be benefiting from the beams with alternative holes a lot, a great deal. This is gonna enable us to make a truck, basically. So imagine a truck leather chassis built with these, and the beams with these beams, and the beams with the alternative holes. It's gonna be perfect. But we're not there yet. First, let's concentrate on this. Tricky bugger. This tricky bugger. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I agree. There are some exciting possibilities for the future in those new beams. Well, they have been they are not Legos innovation, by the way. Just so you know, they have been pioneered by, I think, Kada and some other Chinese brands. So, Lego just saw them there and said, "Yeah, we need that too." So there's that. If I was Lego, I would be worried that other brands are driving innovation here. Hmm. Well, there's no way for us to extend this. However, okay, okay, Mr. China Bricks. Mm. Okay. So we're gonna do it like this. This is gonna be probably the best way. So this is gonna be here, and this is gonna be mounted, well, here, I guess, because that's the only possibility. And well, we need to find a way to mount this so it doesn't do this, or use something else here. Oh yeah, we can turn this around and use an L. No, we can't use an L piece here because it doesn't exist. Crap. You know, if there was a 3x4 L piece, we could use it here. So we would turn this around and use that piece here. But no, but yeah, we don't have to use the L piece, of course. We can use this since we use this. Let me see if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm completely mistaken and my plan is not gonna work, which is most likely. But maybe I'm lucky. I'm not lucky because now we have absolutely no way of fixing this. Because, you know, here on top we have this, and now that we turn this around, we can, of course, make a connection here. No, yeah, we can make a connection, but we cannot fix this. So what are we gonna do? Well, I have an idea. So we can use this guy here. Come on. And we use this. Here. No, we are gonna use this. So this is gonna disappear. We need a 3 stat here, not this. Of course. wonder if we could use that other part. That other part that I never really can incorporate it into anything. But now it could be its day. Could be its day. Yes. It could be its day. Maybe. Maybe or maybe not. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. But yeah, no. It's not gonna be its day. No. Sadly, no. We're gonna go with this, the original plan. It's gonna be better. So we have this. We have this. And we have this. There. So you are wondering, of course, how this is gonna fit. Wonder no more. And I failed, of course, because I turned it the wrong way around. Of course. Where did it go? It disappeared from this universe again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Of course, it has to be this way to work. There we go. There we go. Their steering column is fixed. And we have our mounting point here as well. Theoretically, we should be happy. Are we? No, of course not. But that's what we have. And I'll tell you why we're not happy in just a minute. Just need to mount this. I mean, we're gonna leave it like this for now, but it's not gonna stay. Can't stay. Okay, so really? Well, this guy is gonna give me a hard time. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Of course. Of course. In this case here, we need to have this guy turned around and the engine out for easier access. I mean, you probably all have been in situations like this where things just don't click the way they should. Why would you not? Why would you not go in? There we go. Okay. 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 This is done. Right. Now to the fun part. Why are we not happy? So, see here, we have one stud here and two studs here. Now the problem is that when we put this in as it should be, this lift arm is too long. So we are not gonna be using this stud either, because this is gonna break our symmetry, and I hate broken symmetry. Not like that. Come on. Well, it does not return to center because there's not enough weight on the front axle. It works only if there's movement and weight on the axle, and since we have nothing in the front, it doesn't work. There's not enough force for the wheels to be forced to do anything. So now we do this, and on top we do this. Okay. It's gonna be fine. We're fine with just one stud here on the bottom, and now we just need well, basically now that we've done this, we can use the T-bone. We are rewarded with using just the T-bone, which is enough. There. Finally, a simple solution. Minimal. Yeah, okay. That's the way I like it. Well, you see, I can mount the engine now in. We need to test the waters anyway. So, well, I guess a little bit. But you know, you need more speed and anything and everything. doesn't really return to center as such, but for this, I don't know. But you have a lot of feel when the car is going. You actually um, feel what it's doing. You know. Um, yeah, so it'll get softer when we add more stuff here. But let's hope that we don't have to add a lot more stuff, because the way it is now, I would like it to when I put it down, I would like it to compress like this. So when I put the car down, I want it to settle in like this. So it has this amount of how do I say it? Um, well, of drop, I guess. So when we have a pothole here or anything, so that the wheel can, the wheel can react down, and at the same time we still have a lot of travel left. So we'll see. So the engine fits nicely. Sag, yeah, I guess we can call it sag. Okay, firewall complete. Let me just put this one one more time. Yes. Now we have the hole that we wanted. See? Now we have the hole for the tubing, which I can put in, I guess, to test. Where is it? There. There we go. See? Tubing goes through firewall as designed. Then, yeah, I wouldn't glue beams to the table. But yeah. So let's pick up where we left in the last stream, I guess. The pillars in the roof. First the front, then the one in the back. Good question. Good question. Depends on how fast you want to go. If you are happy with slow, not many. If you want fast, many. Electric propulsion is probably the better way, or if you just store, or no, not store, if you use uh, paintball air tanks, since there's enough room in the interior of the Sierra to actually use paintball paint tanks. Or if we really wanted to do something, we can do this a wagon. So we can have a wagon Sierra. Then you have room for at least 3 paintball air tanks in here. So that should be plenty. And someone is gonna do a 3-door, someone's gonna do a wagon. After we done the instructions, it's up to you. Right. Um, No, because the fuel tank on the Sierra goes here, and there's not gonna be really a lot of room here. For a battery box, maybe, but for air tanks, no. Um, yeah, exactly. That's what I suggested. Make a Sierra too near. So basically, the caravan version of it. Then you have so much room in the trunk for it. Okay, then I need to wiggle this a little bit in order to get a feel for what it does. But I think that we don't need to go half a stud on this. No, we don't have to go half a stud on this. We can go full stud on it. Let's see. So we have this guy here and this guy here. There. And the stud is here. And here I'm going to go with just this for now. There we go. So this is much sturdier. Okay, so let's do the other side as well. Yeah, whatever. There. Hey, JSP. Oh my god, you have problems. That's our first world problem. If there ever was a first world problem, that's it. A monitor in the sauna to watch the streams. Oh my god. Okay. Now let's do the same. Well, the same. Something similar in the front. Because here we have the famous half a stud offset. I think. Yeah. Here we have half a stud offset. Oh yeah, he needs a fundraiser. Okay. That's not the way I want it. That's not the way I wanted to do it. So half a stud offset, how do we get it? See, this guy here is on stud, but this guy here needs a half a stud offset. And in the longitudinal direction, making it harder. I did solve this kinda with this guy here, but we cannot use this system. Doesn't really help us here. Maybe we can use something like this. That's a very odd time of the year to be picking for moving. I must say, I would not pick the 1st of December, the 30th of December as a moving date. Okay, this kind of works, I guess. No, it doesn't work. It should be here. Yeah, it should be here. What do you mean you gotta move it when it's stuck gold? Oh, of course, my mistake. I need some explanation. You mean when you found the perfect apartment? There, okay. We still do need a way for this. Because obviously this cannot be like this. And I cannot mount anything here. Oh, right, yeah. we don't need this anymore. This is gonna disappear soon, but we need it to be in place. So that's true. That's true. Enjoy the sauna. What do we do here? This is kinda neat, but kinda useless at the same time. Okay, let me check Facebook. Not quite. Not quite, but it gave me an idea. Yeah, but no, the idea went away when I remembered that. No, no, not possible. It's gonna move. What for? 1, 6, 7, 8. Not sure this is gonna be the piece I need. Don't know how to utilize it here to, because you know what the problem is. You see, this guy here is fixed both in this direction and in this direction, so it cannot move. Whatever we do here needs to have to be the same. So it cannot move in this direction, it cannot move back and forth, and it cannot move up and down. So this here needs to be fixed in place. Okay, just so we understand each other. Christian's suggestion is gonna move no matter what you do. So I don't know. I don't know. No, wait. I misunderstood Christian's suggestion. It's not gonna move. Okay, hold on. No. He actually did good. It was me that I was thinking of the wrong piece. Okay, yeah. So we can use this. Okay, we can use this piece, and it's gonna be good. Okay. So we use these. This is perfect. To be honest, I would not have come up with it. I mean, maybe, but not really. Okay, this is not perfect. Not perfect, but it's a lot better than the other side. And for now, it's actually quite good. and it even made me forget that I disabled this. Okay, so this is nice. Oh my god. Let me show you. So look at this here. Okay, so this is now not connected. So basically our everything, the things that hold everything together is basically the roof, the A pillars, and the C pillars. So we don't even have B pillars attached to the roof. Okay, and now look at what happens here when I pick up the car. See anything? If you see nothing, that's because that's exactly what is happening. This is not moving, which means that the whole chassis is rigid enough, even without the B pillar. What do you mean with a beam? I have like a supporting structure in here in place, just so that we keep the dimensions of the roof, and we don't need it. And there's the tunnel here in between that works as a support, and of course we have the frame rails here that hold the bottom together. And then we're gonna have the rocker panels that we still need to do, and the next task that we need to do now is the C pillar, the B pillar, and the B pillar is also gonna add strength into this once it's properly fastened to the roof. So it's gonna be fine. Now why I'm using D? Should be using black ones. Okay. So we're using them like this. No. There we go. Here. And here. There we go. Perfect. See, there's still movement possible, left and right, which means that our chassis is still not perfectly rigid. But we still have things to connect, and the front, of course, is not finished. The front is also, you see, it's still a little bit wibbly wobbly. So you know, there's things that we need to do, but this is already very, very rigid. I can basically take out the support that we did. Because guess what? It's no longer necessary. Look at the room that we have inside. So much room for activities. Oh yeah. Very good. Very good. It's a very rigid chassis already. Yep. Okay. C-pillar. So, what do we expect from the C-pillar? First, the C-pillar is gonna have the same angle as these two going to the roof. It's of course it has to be rigid. It's gonna be tying the roof into the rocker panel, and it's gonna be the place where the door the door locks engage, and where the rear door attaches to. So it has many functions. Not sure if it's gonna be in exact the same position, maybe one stud more forward. We'll see. But thereabouts. Thereabouts it's gonna be. I'm just looking if maybe we could replace the front this with this. Maybe we should. I said pillow. Oh, a pillar. C-pillar. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. So theoretically, it can be, well, it can be as high. This part here can be no higher than this. And then we already have to go in. No, why would you put seat belts in a Technic car? That's useless. So something like this we need to go. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, obviously that's too steep. Let's see if we use number 3, the number 3 connector. What does it say? For testing purposes. Yeah, that was my thought. Could be the right angle. Could be the right angle, but that's what we are gonna find out. Oh, so you already know, right? You already know. Okay, so it's number 3 connector. Right. Mm. Mm. Yeah, number 3 connector looks alright. It looks alright. L3 connector looks to be pretty much what we need. Pretty much, I'm saying. Yeah. Of course, we need it. We need it to be going in. Yeah. Right about. Wait, that's 11 stud. Oh right, yeah. Okay. I thought this is a 13. Okay, so we can go one stud higher than this. Yeah, that's gonna solve this issue here. Yeah. Okay. So the issue here, of course, is that this guy is interfering with the angled part of this, of course. But since we need to move this like one stud higher before it starts angling in, it's fine. Hmm. So the problem here, of course, is making everything as compact as possible. Mhm. Yeah, here we are running into a problem. Of course, I mean, it's a non-issue for other people, but for me, it's an issue. I mean, thing is that I need this beam here to be uh, well, sturdy. I mean, it doesn't have it must not bend. So I need to do something like this, so it has two attachment points, but at the same time, if I do it like this, then this can pull out. So I need to, make a connection here so that I can move this as a unit without anything pulling out, because basically what we're doing here is we are connecting the rocker panel and the roof with the C-pillar, which is going to give us a lot of strength. And at the same time, the conundrum here is that we don't want this to be, well, big, like a blob here. Good part is that this is still under the belt line. So this part here, even if we make it a little bit bigger, isn't going to be visible on the outside. So we are going to keep this. We are going to use, I don't know, something like this, probably a bit shorter. Well, I don't know. I need to make now a jig so I can hold this into the right place, in and out, and I know exactly uh, the distance here. So a jig is necessary, uh, just so we know what kind of geometry we are working with here. So technically, I can have just a pinhole here, but in reality, I would like this to be fixed as well. But it's easier. The top thing here is not impossible uh, to fixate in place. Because yeah, reasons. We'll see. We'll think about it when we get to this. So here, I don't know. I need to do at least this. Um, at least this, so that you see, so that this cannot be pulled out. If I omit this, I can pull it out. If I put this in, it's impossible. Okay, so this is the minimum we have to do. Obviously, we're gonna have additional reinforcements here in the back. And this one is useless, so we have to use this guy. Like this. Basically the way we had it before. Or similarly. Okay. So that it's a little bit sturdier. So now is the time for our jig. So I want to make sure that I know the exact distance between the floor and the well, this part here. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea, to do this. But in any case, I don't want this to be a pinhole, because if I have a pinhole, then I have basically then the roof is on a hinge. It's mounted on a hinge, and I don't want the roof to be mounted on a hinge. I want the roof to be, well, laterally, to be to not be able to do this. So we still have work to do, and this is the one of the jobs of the C-pillar, so to speak. But I need to know the exact distance, because now everything moves a little bit, and I don't trust any of this. Not really. So that's our distance now. So let's see. Now, when I pick this up, the distance here does not change anymore. And I'm gonna do another trick. I'm gonna use this guy here. No, wait, I'm not. I'm gonna use this there and pin this to this. Okay, so now our B pillar doesn't really move anywhere, and it's fixed in the relation to the roof. So you see it now, the roof doesn't move. And now I can appreciate how it behaves, or how it's positioned in the relation to anything else. Yeah, A pillar, B pillar, C pillar. So A, B, C. That's how they are designated. Yep. Okay. Now I am not very confident that the top of this is adhering to any Lego geometry. Does not look like it. Nope. It does not. It does not. So what are we to do? Basically, this is fixed enough. You know, I can squeeze this together, and the geometry here is not gonna change even if I remove the A and C pillars. So this is fine. But I'm just looking now the C pillar in relation to our jig. Our jig is the geometry indicator, and well, it does not look good. Oh, come on, will you focus? Damn it, camera. Jesus. Everything else is in focus except of what we want. But yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, so we need to be, as usual, we need to be creative. One of the possibilities if we find a nice solution, of course, would be to use either, well, basically this guy up here, and use, you know, one of the attachments here, one of these. Yeah, it's, yeah, kinda, yeah. It kinda is half a stat, yeah. The usual problem. So, does this look anything any better? I wonder. Oh, come on. It does look better, I guess. Not sure. Not entirely sold on this. No, this was definitely better. This was better. So I'm gonna use, of course, a gray one because on black nobody sees anything. So let's see. Do we have a match? The answer is no. We don't. There's nothing that matches with this. It's not even a matter of half a stud, it's just different. I mean, I guess this one would match. Yeah, this one would match if we do a half a stud stunt. Yeah, this one would match if we offset this by half a stud. Yeah, it would match. But I wonder if we manage to fix this in place, right? But it's still gonna be a pivot point. How do we make it not make it a pivot point? That's the big question. And it's also one stud too low. Let's see. That's it's an 11. Yeah, 11 studs. I guess we could raise this by one stud because I want this to be right now the roof. Let's gonna like curve in like that, you know, somewhere here, probably here, probably like this, yeah. I think, yeah, the roof is gonna curve in like this. So yeah, maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. The bottom of the pillar is triangulated, so that's fine. But yeah, in sheet metal, that's easy. That's really not a problem to do in sheet metal. Easy peasy. So I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna locate it, just so we know where it is. Well, I can make a Discord server, like if we want, yeah. Not today, but you know, we maybe till Wednesday we can have something. Okay. Of course. So you see what I did here. This is basically what we've got. This is our attachment point, if you like. This is where we actually do make a connection. Now, as you have seen, this guy here goes in really hard. And I wonder if I use this here, if I suddenly block its movement. So if I use a pin here, which, well, if we have this in place, yeah, I don't know. Maybe okay, maybe not. Probably not, because I don't want anything here. But, you know, something. We can make this longer here. We can make this longer. We can make this longer now that we have an axle through it. And maybe, you know, if we elongate it till the middle of the roof, it at one point it's gonna make a sensible connection. Remind me tomorrow. Remind me on Wednesday if I have a Discord set up, or just, you know, send me the nickname to my Facebook or Instagram or whatever, because I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget it the moment I turn off the stream. So I'm old, so you know, that's how it always goes with old people. Okay, so I'm not gonna replace this right now because this is gonna be too difficult. But yeah, we're probably gonna have this guy here, just because I like it. But this requires some removal of parts here, which I'm not gonna do today. Okay. So, yeah, good night. I mean, we're basically done for today. Anyway, nothing especially productive is gonna happen today. Um, I'm just gonna go through what we're gonna do in the future. Cool. So what we need to do now is we need to make the structure of the rear fender so that this part here connects, into the rocker panel and into the B pillar. So so that this is structural. So this connects basically to somewhere here. So we don't need anything. We don't need anything structural behind this point. So anything behind this point is going to be purely cosmetic. Basically, it's just going to be the boot. It's not structural. So we need just this part here to be connected to this, and then after the spring mounts, I don't care. It's not structural, not part of anything that's gonna affect anything, how the car handles, feels, whatever. Same in the front, basically, but the front is more complex because it's an empty cavity, you know. So yeah. Okay, what I would like to do is to see if we can get a connection here. So what happens if I now elongate this, make it longer? Can I reach a point somewhere where I can make another connection with the roof? This is the big question now. Preferably not half a stud offset, preferably, but well, it turns out I can make a connection. It's half a stud offset, of course, but it's here, exactly here. This connection here corresponds. It's diagonal to this guy here, and if we connect it here, then there's no longer a pivot point, and this is going to be a very sturdy connection. So on each side of the roof we're going to have this connection, and the roof is no longer going to be moving sideways, which is very good. And this is going to really make our B pillar sturdy, which is what we want, because all of this is going to be influential in how the car feels when you handle it. This is what you want. We want this to be, when you pick it up, when you close the door, when you use the hand of God steering that we're gonna install here, especially when you use the hand of God steering, when with the hand of God steering, you basically when you steer, you kind of lean the car into the corner naturally. Of course, you want to feel what the car is doing, and the sturdier the roof, because the hand of God steering is on the roof. Where else would it be? it cannot be here because you don't have any feel for the car here, or in the boot you don't have any feel for the car. If the hand of God steering would be on the trunk, the best feel for the car is here, somewhere exactly between both tires. I mean both axles. So about here, this is where the hand of God steering is going to be. So here you can, you know, you can apply pressure to kind of both the front and the rear, and you really feel what the car is doing, and this is what makes everything so fun. That's why the car has to be sturdy. The suspension needs to be proper, because then you have the feeling here on the hand of God steering wheel or steering knob. And that's, you know, when you build a car like this for fun, this is where it's at. Of course you can remote control it. Same, the hand of God steering mechanism is going to be the part where we connect the servo motor. So of course you can motorize it, but sometimes you just want, you know, you see the car, oh Jesus, I'm just gonna want to play with it on the desk. And you know, there's no joy in moving the wheels by hand or using this, because this is cool and all, but you cannot drive the car properly with the steering wheel, with this steering wheel. It's I mean, I have to have it because it's it's part of the package. But the magic is here with the hand of God. That's that's where you feel what you've built. That's I, this was always my measure. If the car drives fine here with the hand of God, I'm happy. If it's crap here, well, back to the drawing board. So yeah, that's these are my thoughts in these dark ages for Lego. So yeah, um, well, the steering rack, I'm not happy with it. It needs some revision. Uh, it's gonna add to the feeling. Still, it's still room for improvement, because you know, we need to fix it in place. Um, the steering rack itself is a little bit wobbly. Uh, I want to eliminate this as much as possible. Maybe even, you know, for the engines, maybe even make some room here. But yeah, there's so much potential for rebuilds in future episodes, you know. And you, since you know how we work here, you know that's gonna happen. Probably the whole front end is gonna be rebuilt after we have figured out all the other things. Uh, yeah. Anyway, I think we have accomplished quite a bit today. Next time, we're gonna finish the both B-pillars, and of course we are gonna do this part here. This is gonna really bind everything together, and then after we've done that, we need to return to the front, because obviously, you know, we have some more a few more modifications to do here before we can be satisfied. Uh, the suspension struts are really good. I'm very happy how this turned out. Um, basically, we don't need uh, a strut brace. Not really. We, of course, we want it for other reasons other than because the strut towers are not being pushed inwards really too much, or I mean, it's not noticeable. I don't see them being pushed inwards at all or feel. Uh, and even if we have the engine mounted, there's no room for a strut base anyway. But yeah, there we go. Nice little engine in the engine bay. Still plenty of room on both sides for activities. A V engine is probably not gonna happen because for a V engine, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, this is actually pretty much probably the perfect engine for this. I mean, the inline four. We'll see on Wednesday how it goes, if it fits. I think it will fit. And these inline pneumatic engines are, if you ask me, the perfect engine choice for the Sierra, and of course electric variants. Not in this, but the small cylinder engine is gonna be in the engine bay on Wednesday, because I need to make a four-cylinder engine for a customer anyway. I'm going to do it tomorrow off stream, of course, since we have done one on stream, so I'm not gonna bore you with another one. And I'm gonna have it ready on Wednesday, so we can try it in the engine bay. I think it's gonna be slightly lower. I think it's one stud lower than the inline three, but it's two studs longer. And I'm worried actually that it's gonna have some impact here on the suspension bridge. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you join me on Wednesday for maybe the last stream of the year. Yeah, I think so. Wednesday is going to be the last stream of the year. And well, I see you on Wednesday.